Hey, what's good, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to the channel Subconscious Truth here. This is your girl Raina, and this reading is for Gemini. Now, this is a reading based off the energies of your chakras. It is general, so it may or may not resonate. But in your first position of the root chakra, you have acceptance. And acceptance is talking about accepting yourself as whole. You know, having unconditional love for yourself, embracing the good, bad, and ugly. Like, you know, there's no need to be, you know, perfect. There's, you know, you have to accept those imperfections about yourself, or the things you tend to push away or want to avoid, you know, or, you know, you want to remain in denial about. Is just like you have to accept yourself as whole. There's no need to be so harsh and be so harsh and judge yourself. You know, we all make mistakes, and you know those mistakes, you shouldn't let them make you. You shouldn't let them keep you in a box. It's about accepting yourself in totality, and loving yourself. And yeah. So in your second position, you have the card of service, and this is dealing with your sacral chakra. So this card talks about, you know, it's basically how can you make your present situation make how can you make the most out of your situation. I don't know, maybe your circumstances aren't so good, you know, but there's no time to dwell in that, and just look at the bad side of it, because then that's going to cause stagnation here. You know, maybe, you know, you can help others that are in similar situations as you, because when you help others, you know, that's also healing for you. You know, when you share your stories and stuff like that, it's also an act of compassion and loyalty and strength. Is also um, finding contentment and joy in service, and you get precious memories through the you know, being there for others, you know, with no ill intent, you know, with no selfish intent, you know. Maybe some of y'all need to accept services. You know, are you too much in your ego, or you don't want to accept other people's help? Maybe, you know, it's okay to accept help. You know, we can't do it all by ourselves, all alone. So maybe some of y'all need to accept some services, or accept some help, accept some type of assistance. You know, and this could actually help heal you. You know, are you unable, are willing to compromise your values with others? You know, there has to be some type of, you know, a equal give and take. You know, are you seeing your life as it really is? You know, do you wish things to be different? Again, like if your circumstances aren't the way that you will hope them to be, you know, just be more compassionate to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. And, you know, through hard times, sometimes you have to look at other people who are suffering, and be thankful for what you have. You know, everything is temporary. It's not forever. And the card in your solar plexus, you have facade. And this deals with living, basically living, this is your ego, you know, putting a mask, you know, wanting people to see you in a certain light, or you want to see yourself in a certain light. Just not accepting yourself for who you are. And it's like, why? You know, why? You know, are you unhappy in the relationships you're in, whether it be business related, work related, or family related, or spouse, you know, having a spouse, or even with your children? You know, you may be relating to other people's, and through a false sense of duty. You know, you have to give up who you're not. You know, stop pretending to be something you're not. Stop pretending to feel, you know, a certain way, or, you know, if it's not true to you. You know, ask yourself, who are you? Like, maybe you have to introspect. Maybe you have to separate yourself from people, and because we get influenced, by our environment. And maybe you need to really ask yourself, who are you? What makes you happy? This is about claiming your life and healing your childhood pains and wounds. That's again acceptance. So, maybe from your past experience, your past trauma, you learn to put on these fake masks, just so your ego won't get bruised. But it's not creating the reality you want. You're not happy. Don't pretend to be happy. Don't pretend to be something you're not. Because you would never live up to those expectations, and you always get disappointed. So here in your heart chakra, you have victim. So again, like, are you playing victim, like, due to your circumstances? Of course, things happen unexpectedly. We trust people, and they may do us wrong. But you can't be victim forever, because then you just be stagnant. Your life will just go by. So it's like, you know, how long can you blame others for your circumstances right now? Like right now, maybe it is somebody's fault, but sitting in blame and blaming someone else is not gonna change the circumstances. This is where you got to get out of this victim mentality and be honest and assess your situation so you can move forward with integrity. Let go of past resentments and look for potential for greatness. You have to find your inner strength in this situation. You have to you got to create breakthroughs and be more find your empowerment. Don't let those people or circumstances that traumatize you keep you in this victim mentality. Seriously. This is emotional manipulation. I don't know if you're doing this to others so they can feel sorry for you. We all go through our shared fears, and it's just about how we're going to get back up. So, find the inner strength to get back up. And then your throat chakra's position is about your truth and communication and expression. So you have impatience. Okay, I don't know, like, the circumstances you're in, your situation, you may not like it, so you may want something to happen quickly. You may want whatever you trying to manifest to happen right now, but it takes time. If you want something to be stable and secure, it's not gonna happen just like that. You know, you have to find success through patience. It's not a time to make a rush decision. Whatever your circumstances, it is temporary. You may have needs, that you may want to be met now, but you may actually, acting impulsively, you may actually make matters worse. So, just, you know, try to find something to occupy your time that's going to benefit you, that's going to heal you. And just trust in the journey, trust in the path, trust in your spirit guides to guide you the right way. There is a guide right here for, that's watching over this person. So just know that your spirit guides are watching you, your angels are watching you, and that things are going to look up. But, don't make no rush decisions. Don't act impulsively. Just be honest with yourself and don't force anything. In your third eye position, you have mysticism. And this is about the unknown. This is about the subconscious mind, too. It's about trusting in the unknown. Maybe you are stuck in a situation because you are too comfortable here. Too content here. You so used to it, and it's time to break out of this. It's time to go into the unknown. It's time to trusting your intuition, trusting your spirit guides, and find the courage to break out of this box you're in, you're putting yourself in. Um, you know, don't let fear keep you in this box. Don't let this victim mentality keep you in this box. It's time to find your inner strength and break free. You know, don't settle. Don't settle. Know that you know, these circumstances or situation you're in is not forever. You know, but also don't act so impulsively, wanting a fast change. Know that things come with patience, and if you want stability and security, and you want the reality you really want, you know, it's time to like dive into that subconscious mind. Maybe you need to dive into that subconscious mind, and things need to be reprogrammed. That's why you live in a facade. It all starts from childhood. It all starts with influences us. So it's time for you to go in and dive deep, so you could stop being in denial, or you know, and seek the truth. It's like bringing the dark, going into the dark, and getting the light. So you can change your circumstances and see the reality for what it really is. Um, you know, I know the unknown is not easy. You know, it's not something you're used to, and it could be kind of fearful of change. But change needs to happen in this. You know, change needs to happen. In your crown chakra, you have creations. So this is creating your reality. Um, you know, maybe you have a special talent or a gift, and maybe you need to use it um, at this time. Maybe that can change your reality, your state of reality. It's time to use your creativity to transform your reality. I don't know if you're waiting for someone to come and like tell you what you need to do, but shit, the time is now. You know, express your love in tangible art forms, you know, maybe through services. Maybe you have some type of gift. Maybe you sew, maybe you sing, maybe you dance, maybe you paint. You know, sometimes you could put that pain in that artwork, and you help other people heal, you know, through your creativity. And then for as time moves on, like your reality begins to change. You know, you see you healing other people, and it's healing you. So you know, you don't need anybody to give you permission to create or change the reality. It's all falls on you. If you don't like the situation, your circumstances, get out of this victim mentality. Stop living in facade. Accept the reality for what it is, and and create the real reality you want. Because if you're living in facade, you're gonna keep creating a lie. So you have to be honest with yourself. Um, you know, it's time to make a decision now. You know, you want lasting transformation. You don't want something that's just gonna last for a short term. You want something that's gonna last a lifetime. And I feel like that's why that impatience is like, you know, things are just not gonna happen that fast. You know, just take it easy, take your time, and you know, tap into that unknown, because that's where you also can find your creativity. You may not know you have this gift. You know, maybe you're intuitive. You know, maybe you can help people spiritually. So that's what I'm seeing for Gemini. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.